and thank you for joining us live here at the College of the North Atlantic. Today we're here to bring you a special concert from the Applied Music students. I'm going to be your host, Sarah Danny Strickland.
And I'm the co-host, Sarah Lewis.
And we have so much, a variety of music to bring you today. Your favorites from all your soundtracks, video games, movies, TV shows, you name it.
All of it.
They're going to be singing it. Sarah, what are you looking most forward to?
Personally, I'm really looking forward to the Friends theme song. That is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the clapping part.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that when I'm in the audience, but I am going to do it.
Mentally, right?
I'm looking forward to Salisbury Hill. I really love that song. And the man behind all of this is our coordinator, Wade Pinhorn. Thank you for joining us, Wade.
Sure thing.
So why is it so important that we showcase our students here?
Oh, I think everybody needs to know what we're doing here at College North Atlantic, especially with the hands-on stuff like this. For me, the most exciting part of this is three programs working together: the sound recording and production students, the applied music students, and the journalism students. I have two kids, and they took two different paths through the arts, one on the tech side and one on the performance side. And one on the tech side always tells the other one that when they become a little bit too much of a diva, you're nothing in the dark and the silence. Don't forget that. So when these programs were in Stephenville, we did this a lot. Almost every show, the journalism students were involved, and the faculty, and multi-camera shoot and interviews and all that kind of stuff. So it really does give the students an opportunity to practice what it is like to be an interviewer, to be a producer, to be a stage manager and a musical director, and the front of house head tech person, monitors, lights, all the things that are required to put off a big production. Because I remember a Peter Gabriel concert at one point, he decided on his tour that he was going to dress the entire tech crew in orange jumpsuits just so the audience could see that there was 8 musicians on stage and 80 tech people on stage making it happen. So it's the fact that students get to do the hands-on stuff here, and all the faculty sit back and we're nervous for you, want you to do a great job, and you get the experience.
Now, you mentioned Peter Gabriel there. We actually have a Peter Gabriel cover coming up here now from Greta Warner and Ben Vivian. They're performing Salisbury Hill.
Excellent.
Hi, my name is Greta Warner, and this is Ben Vivian, and we are going to be doing Salisbury Hill by Peter Gabriel.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, I had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. Hey, back home. Keep in silence, I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day, though my life was in a rut, till I thought of what I'd say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. Hey. ocean spinner net. I'm never where I wanna be, and liberty she pirouette when I think that I am free, watched by empty silhouettes who'd close their eyes and still could see. No one taught them etiquette. I was shown another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I'll tell them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, you can keep my things, they've come to take me home. Hey, back home. Hey, back home.
Thank you all very much.
You know, Sarah, a fun fact about Peter Gabriel. You know the huge 80s band Genesis, right?
Yes.
So Phil Collins, right, the lead singer? Not the original, it was Peter Gabriel.
That is actually news to me.
Yeah, so Peter Gabriel went on to do his own thing, and Phil Collins stepped in. He was the drummer and the lead singer. A lot of people don't know that.
And then he went on to write the Tarzan album, which, I mean, Disney was definitely shaking in their boots when they heard it for the first time.
I mean, Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. If you don't, every time I hear that song, you have to do the drum solo. But I mean, it's funny how you think of it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have ever thought that Phil Collins wasn't the original member of Genesis.
Very true.
And joining us now is our guitar player from that version of Salisbury Hill, Ben Vivian. Ben, thank you for joining us.
I'm glad to be interviewed. I was looking forward to it after the performance.
So how long have you been an applied art student here?
I started just in September, so 7 months maybe.
So when did you start playing music?
I started playing the guitar at around age 13, 14-ish. So I've been playing about 4 or 5 years.
Wow. So how did you know music was going to become your calling?
At first, I didn't really know. It was more of just a pastime, hobby kind of thing, but then I got more and more into it as I got older and stuff. And when I graduated, I was thinking of what I should do, and it's probably my favorite thing, and it makes me happy, and I decided that's what I wanted to do.
Well, Ben, we wish you luck there on your journey to becoming a musician. Now we're going to head back to the stage for a Fleetwood Mac cover from a group of our applied music students.
Thank you.
Hi. I'm Megan, and I have Nick Decker, Nick Wheeler, Brandon Beeson, and Jacob Brown with me, and we are Meatwood Flap. And we are going to be performing Oh Daddy for you. Oh Daddy, you know you make me cry. How can you love me? I don't understand why.
So, Oh Daddy is not one of the songs I think of when Fleetwood Mac comes to mind.
No, I actually don't think I've ever heard it before.
And it's strange because you were Stevie Nicks for Halloween, so
I
you
was.
love Fleetwood Mac.
I do. It's just, I just don't think that that's one of their more known songs. But I mean, that was a fantastic rendition.
So what is your favorite Fleetwood Mac song?
Oh my god. Am I really generic if I say Go Your Own Way?
And now we're joined by one of our Fleetwood Mac cover band members, Nick Decker. So we were just talking about our favorite Fleetwood Mac song. What's your favorite Fleetwood Mac song?
Oh, Dreams.
Dreams.
Dreams, yeah, definitely.
So what made you get into music?
The first time I seen Angus Young from AC/DC, and he was up on stage going around nuts, and I was like, I gotta try that. So the surge of energy that came through me, I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. So that's a big inspiration for sure.
So you listened to a lot of AC/DC growing up?
Yep, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Motley Crue.
So what's your favorite?
Oh, that's a good question. Stones.
The Stones?
Yeah.
They're still touring, which is incredible for their age.
They are, and they're also the biggest live act on the planet right now.
Wow.
Well, definitely. Yeah.
So what's your favorite Stone song?
Paint of Black.
You know what? I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling.
It's a black shirt.
So what do you plan on doing with music?
Down the road, I hope to be a session player, to get hard on as a guitar player, to play different gigs in the studio, play live events, all that good stuff, and help write songs. And
So do you think the Stones might acquire you?
I wish, but I don't know.
All right, so thank you, Nick, for joining us. Now we're going to head back to the stage for a cover of You're Not Sorry.
Which is a little Taylor Swift ditty.
Hello everyone, my name is TJ Hogan. With me today I have Madeline Carter on the fiddle, Chloe Gale on the piano, Nick Wheeler on the drums, and Nick Decker on guitar. And we're going to be doing a cover of Taylor Swift's You Are Not Sorry. I
Now I have to apologize to you, Sarah, because I did not know that this was a Taylor Swift song.
And knowing me, you should have known that it was going to be a Taylor Swift song.
You are a huge Swiftie.
The biggest, arguably.
When did you become a huge Swiftie?
The first time I heard Teardrops on My Guitar. The very first time.
See,
like, truly.
I don't know that song.
Yeah, that's because you were still probably learning to walk when it came out.
Okay, it's an age joke.
Yeah,
All right.
Absolutely.
But I mean, Taylor Swift gets a lot of credit from my favorite artist, Billy Joel.
Yes, as she should.
And joining us here now is Taylor Swift himself, TJ Hogan.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. You even have the blonde Taylor Swift hair.
Yes.
So what got you into music?
Honestly, music is something that's just sort of always gravitated towards me. I've always found myself expressing myself through music. And I mean, music is probably my earliest childhood memory.
So why did you want to pursue it?
I wanted to have a voice that everyone would listen to. So I felt like music would be, who doesn't love music, you know? So
It's universal.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
How long have you been a Swiftie?
I didn't consider myself a Swiftie until like the Lover era, so like 2019. But I have always enjoyed her music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I leave and you guys have like a Taylor Swift conversation here? Because I'm
I
not,
could go for hours.
I'm not with the times here.
Red Taylor's version, any thoughts?
Oh my God. Just pure perfection. I was so overwhelmed with excitement about it.
Yes, I think Brandon can attest to this. I probably cried for about 45 minutes the first time I heard the All Too Well 10-minute version.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well,
I was so
I
excited
hate
for
to interrupt the Swiftie chat,
totally
but we
fine.
have to go back up to the stage to hear Randy Dandy O from our applied music students.
Hello. Hello. The on and off switch got me again. Hello, everyone. My name is Dominic Flynn, and this here's me crew. We got Megan Breen, Madeline Carter, Greta Warner, and on the left here is Trent. And we're going to sing you a little bit of a pirate tune, you know, to make you feel like a pirate, and not in, you know, the way of, you know, that copy of Photoshop on your laptop. All right. Now we are ready to sail for the Horn. Way, hey, roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the pond to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave Apollo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Soon we'll be wrapping her out through the locks. Way, hey, roll and go. Where the pretty young girls all come down in their frocks to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave Apollo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Come breast the bars, bullies, heave her away. Way, hey, roll and go. Soon we'll be rolling her down through the bay to be rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave Apollo, heave away. Way, hey, roll and go. The anchor's on board and the cables are stored to be rollicking randy dandy, oh.
Time.
I tell you, I was not expecting to be serenaded with a sea shanty today.
Well, I mean, sea shanties are all the rage. They've got those couple trending on TikTok like all the time.
And that just shows like how versatile our students here in the applied music program are. I mean, I felt like I was listening to jigs and reels there.
Just a little bit of the jigs and a little bit of the reels. A sprinkling of both.
See, what's missing is the smell of jigs dinner on the
Oh,
stove.
so true. And the crackling of VOCM in the background.
Well, that's the Irish Newfoundland show, not
So
your jigs
true.
and reels. And joining us is the head pirate here. Thank you for joining us, Dominic Flynn.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Why a sea shanty?
It's fun, and frankly, there's not enough sea shanties going around anymore, and I feel like sometimes as people we take things a little too seriously.
I mean, TikTok has really
Into sea shanties.
picked up
Yeah.
sea shanties.
Yeah.
Were you into sea shanties before it was cool?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one, but yes, I was, but I'm not going to say it.
You
It's
do
like a
strike
hipster
me,
thing
yeah.
to say.
You strike me as a sea shanty kind of guy, right? It's probably the hair.
Thank you.
But yeah, this is red domination here.
It's very
It
true. I
is.
feel left out. Should I leave?
So, what made you get into music?
I found that it was something I could do, that I was kind of okay at, and I really liked.
So, why did you want to go on and do it for the rest of your life?
Because it's just about the only thing that I consistently really like.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like you got to be happy, and if you can do something like that, you can be happy forever.
So, what do you plan on doing?
Just got to be in here. Just got to be in here, play music, you know, play a few shows. I don't know.
Do you play some shows here outside of the college?
No, I don't. I wish I did. I'm looking.
Well, you know what? It's time to plug your. Do you have a band?
Plug my stuff.
Or are you solo?
I'm solo. You can find my demos and stuff at Marigolds on Bandcamp. It's just called Marigolds. And presumably, I'm going to have a new Bandcamp up. It's just going to be called Dominic Flynn at Bandcamp.
So you do more than sea shanties, right? Do you play any
Yeah.
instruments?
Oh, yeah, I play guitar. I'm playing guitar on the show later.
Oh, well. Spoiler alert. Dominic's going to be playing guitar for us later.
Yeah.
I do have to say, you remind me a lot of Hosier.
Yeah, thank you. That's a big compliment.
You're very welcome. I also love him.
He's great.
So here I am, not
Lost.
with the times again.
She's still stuck in the jigs and the reels.
You
don't know
really
how?
distracted me here with the
Sent
sea
you back-
shanties.
Sent you back in time.
I mean, my head is going heave away right now.
I did
Yeah.
feel like a pirate, I will say.
That's the goal. That's the end goal. If you
Should
feel
be a
like a
goal for
pirate,
all
I've
music.
accomplished,
Yeah.
I've accomplished my goal. Yeah.
Well, I'd love to talk sea shanties a bit more with you, but we've got to get to our next act,
All right, perfect.
which is Pray For Me. Thank you.
Hello? There we go. Hello. My name is Malcolm Harrison White. There we go. And today I will be doing a performance of Pray For Me by The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar from the movie Black Panther. I'm always ready for war again. Go down that road again. It's all the same. I'm always ready to take a life again. You know, alright again. It's all the same. Tell me who's gonna save me from myself when this life is all I know. Tell me who's gonna save me from this hell. Without you, I'm all alone. Who gonna pray for me? Take my pain for me. Save my soul for me. 'Cause I'm alone, you see. If I gon' die for you, if I gon' kill for you, then I'll spill this blood for you. I fight the worlds, I fight you, I fight myself, I fight God, just tell me how many burdens left. I fight pain and hurricanes today I wept. I'm trying to fight back tears right on my doorstep. Life a living hell, puddles of blood in the street, shooters on top of the building, government ain't relief. Earthquakes, the body drops, the ground breaks, the poor run with smoke bombs and scarred face. We need a hero. You need a hero, look in the mirror, the girl hero who at the front mind's at ground zero. Hero, my heart don't skip a beat even when hot time bumps the needle. Mass destruction, mass corruption, souls of suffering men, clutching on death ears again. Rapture is coming, it's all prophecy. I gotta be sacrificed for the greater good, that's what gotta be. Save my pain for me, save my soul for me, 'cause I'm alone, you see. If I gon' die for you, if I gon' kill for you, then I'll spill this blood for you. Pray for me, save my pain for me, save my soul for me, 'cause I'm alone, you see. If I gon' die for you, if I gon' kill for you, then I'll spill this blood for you. Just in case my faith go, I live by my own law, I live by my own law, I live by my own. Just in case my faith go, I live by my own law, I live by my own law, I live by my own. Thank you.
Pro there. That is going on his playlist for driving home this afternoon. I mean, after he gets that 8-track out from his car.
You know, I really feel like those two panelists from Pitch Perfect, you know, like after the performers are done and it pans, it's Elizabeth Banks.
I gotta be honest with you, the
You've never
only
seen
thing
Pitch
I remember
Perfect?
from Pitch Perfect is the cup song, because I tried to do the cup thing and I could not do
Couldn't
it.
do it? That makes
But
one of us.
This is from Black Panther, which is a movie that I think it's Marvel, right?
Yes, that is
You
a
are a
Marvel
Marvel fan, so you'd know a bit more about this.
Possibly.
So this was the one with Chadwick Boseman, right?
Yes.
Yes, because Wakanda Forever.
Yes, and Michael B. Jordan and, I mean, some legends, really.
I am very impressed with my Marvel knowledge here. As somebody who does not watch Marvel
Should I
flicks.
give you a rundown, like a little quiz?
See, the next time a new Marvel film comes out, you gotta take me to the theater with you.
Interesting.
I do know with Marvel movies that fans sit through the credits,
Yeah,
right?
because there's always after credit scenes. There's like scenes hidden throughout the credits, so you have to sit there and watch them so that you make sure you don't miss it.
That is so smart, because the behind the scenes crew really deserve to have that attention.
Absolutely.
Hello.
And here is
Yeah,
the newest fan.
You know what's lovely about this is the variety of music that we've heard from these guys. And I'm here because our guest is a little bit late, so I'm what's called a space filler, and I fill a lot of space. But no, what I love about this show is the variety of music. Salisbury Hill. I remember seeing Peter Gabriel live at the Montreal Forum in 1979.
Wow.
So that's how old I am. And I think we have a,
I wasn't even a blip.
yeah, and Fleetwood Mac. That's the soundtrack of my 16th and 17th year.
I thought
Anyway,
you would have said your adult.
Arlette's giving me the wrap it up sign. She's a very good producer. So I'm going to skip out of here, and I think we're going to have our man Malcolm joining us. No, we're not going to have we're going right to the, yeah.
We're going
do
to
your-
some Joan
do
Jett
your
and the
thing.
Blackhearts. Bad Reputation. Take it away, guys.
Hello?
Check.
Hello, check 1 2. Hi.
Who's introducing it?
My name is Christian Spencer, and this is Dominic Flynn, Greta Warner, and Jacob Brown, and we're going to be doing Bad Reputation by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
I don't give a damn about my reputation. You're living in the past, it's a new generation. A girl can do what she wants to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Oh no, not me. I don't give a damn about my reputation. I never said I wanted to improve my station. And I'm only doing good when I'm having fun. And I don't have to please no one. And I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Never been afraid of any deviation. And I don't really care if you think I'm strange. I ain't gonna change. And I'm never gonna care about my bad reputation. Oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. The world's in trouble, there's no communication. And everyone can say what they want to say. It never gets better anyway. So why should I care about a bad reputation? Anyway, not me. Oh no, not me. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. You're living in the past, it's a new generation. And I only feel good when I got no pain, and that's how I'm gonna stay. So I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. Not me. Not me. Thank you all.
Who were
Right
you
be-
supposed to see live before COVID?
Right
That's what I want to
before
know.
COVID. Actually, I was seeing her the same week I was supposed to go see Billy Joel in Buffalo. She was in town playing the same venue. And then COVID happened. But I'm really looking forward to getting back into concerts because I'm a big concert fan.
Yeah, this is like a nice taste of getting some live music again. Like,
yeah,
I miss it. I really miss it.
Like, I'm finally gonna hopefully get to go to a professional concert there now in June. I'm really looking forward to getting back and getting some live music.
Speaking of live music,
Christian Spencer.
Hello.
How's your reputation?
All right, I guess.
For me, it's great. That was a great cover. Was that the Freaks and Geeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do love that show.
Now that's a huge change from what we just had with the sea shanties, and we've had Peter Gabriel here.
Yeah.
So what's it like having all these variety of genres here?
I think it's pretty cool. It keeps the shows from getting boring.
Yeah.
So,
Spice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I don't know what to expect next.
Yeah.
Irish drinking songs or hoedowns, like this feel.
Cowboy, my wife took my truck. That's up next.
Brooks and Dunn is here. So when did you get into music?
I mean, I've always sort of had an interest in it, but I started playing guitar when I was about 13, and it just kind of it's just evolved from there.
So passion became something you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do with music?
Probably just playing bands, write songs, that sort of thing.
Now I'd love to talk to you a bit more about that, but we've got to go. We've got Suspicious Minds coming up.
Yeah, I'm playing on that one too.
Well, you better get going. Better scurry. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Trent Doyle, and this is Megan Bree. This is Nick Decker, Nick Wheeler back here, Madeline Carter, and we have Christian Spencer there. And today we're going to be singing "Suspicious Minds" from it's from Elvis, but it's from Lilo and Stitch. So hope you enjoy.
Suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see
Thank you.
Today we get to hear a Disney song right after Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
That's very true.
It is a very motley crew of music we got going on here.
I love it. It's
No
great.
pun intended. It was intended.
Some pun.
Some pun intended. What's your favorite Disney film?
Oh my god, don't get me started. I am a fan of Lilo and Stitch, but I also was always a fan of the Aristocats growing up.
See, for me, I like the movie Oliver and Company just because
Ooh.
Billy Joel's in it.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Oliver and Company was amazing.
We
right?
love it. I love anything that Billy Joel is in.
Of course, we'll get along.
So you are our Disney star here today.
Yeah. If I told you how many I've actually forgot how many Disney songs I've done up on that stage there now. So.
So you must be a huge Disney fan.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite Disney film?
Hercules. Well, it's Lilo and Stitch, but close.
It's Lilo
Hercules.
and Stitch today.
Oh well, today, yeah.
In that movie, to see that in a live action movie I don't think I'd survive. I really don't think I'd survive.
What got you into music?
Well, it actually wasn't until a couple of years ago. I'm pretty new to this, and yeah, I was a music teacher asked me to do it in high school one time. To be honest with you, I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. So I kind of just went along with her. I was like, yeah, all right, I'll perform. And then she came to me a week before and she was like, so yeah, you still performing? I was like, suppose I am now. And then after that, I figured out I learned I could sing. So started working on it, and now I'm here.
You've got one of those voices that comes from like deep in like the chest area.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, if you ever get bored, you could come over to our journalism program. We'd love to have you for audio.
Geez, all right.
Jonathan, new student.
Okay. Hello, sir.
So what do you want to do with music?
Well, I wasn't sure at first. At first I was like, well, maybe I'll do some cover albums, which I still plan on doing. But I want to get into making video game soundtracks.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, I'm right into animations and cartoons and all that stuff like that. So I always wanted to make video games as a kid, so now I kind of indirectly get to. It's great.
So do you want to like maybe combine those and have your own animated film and do the soundtrack one day?
Oh my. I need a bit of more money than I got right now to do that.
Well, thank you for joining us, Trent.
Yes.
Now we're going to head back to the stage for some Threshold.
Good to go. I am Owen Lasega. This is Brandon Beeson. This is Jacob Brown, and we are doing the song Threshold from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
I think I got whiplash from headbanging there.
Yeah, truly. I'm pretty used to it though.
Yeah, because your boyfriend is actually a musician there.
Yeah, my fiance, excuse me.
Oh. My apologies. Now joining us fashionably late is our performer from earlier, Malcolm Anderson White. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
You had a bit of a different performance there. You had some rap and R&B. So how important is it to have a variety of music genres in a performance like this?
Well, I feel like, if you have like a large variety of stuff, it tends to, some people are more stronger at some genres than others. And, it very much highlights a lot of strengths. And it shows a lot of diversity. It shows a lot of different, because there's lots of different types of music that sound very different from one another. Even if they're all built on a similar structure.
Yeah, because like The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar are two very different artists. But they come together for a song like that, and it works. So I think that shows a lot of importance and variety there. So when did you get into music?
So I started making music about 5 or so years ago. I've been kind of doing it just as really just for fun, but I've been very much enjoying it. And doing this is definitely, helping me learn a lot more about, how everything works properly.
So what do you want to do in the future with music?
Well, I'm not, I have ideas, but I'm not 100% real. I'm not really 100% certain on any of them, but I do have some ideas that I would like to do. I very much would like to go into DJing, because I initially did start out with electronic music, so I would like to pursue a bit of that. Also just trying to see if we can do stuff for my vocals as well. I do think that would get just a bit more involved. I feel like that would be interesting to try.
So do you do performances outside of the college? I know DJing is something that's really taking off now.
I haven't yet, but I'm hoping to soon. I don't know when that will be, but I am hoping to get that off the ground eventually. But aside from this, no, not really. I haven't done any live performances.
Well, there's a lot of bay weddings out there looking for a DJ, You play
Easy couple $1,000.
Cadillac Ranch, and you put Boot Scoot and Boogie on a right, and you've got Aunt Martha giving her. You've got Aunt Martha giving her there if you just spin a few of those tunes. So you might consider that.
Maybe.
So, what do you love about music?
Just how people can express themselves, and a lot of music is very subjective, and how people take, what people take away from it, but how people express their creativity is, it's a nice outlet for certain emotions, and it's a nice outlet in general, just to get stuff out there, just out of your head.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We've got to head back to the stage now for a theme song from Buffy the Vampire.
Thank you very much for having me.
The fourth time I've been up here today. Playing rhythm guitar today, we've got Dominic Flynn. On bass, we've got Christian Spencer. And on drums, we've got Jacob Brown. And we are going to be doing the Buffy the Vampire Slayer theme song. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, Sarah, I've got to ask you, what was your first concert?
My first concert was actually Avril Lavigne, and I've seen her like 4 times, I want to say.
She's going on tour again this year, right?
She is, and I'm not seeing her, which I'm really upset about.
Now, my first concert was actually at the Mary Brown Center, and it was the 90s party. And I saw, my favorite act that night was the Venga Boys. And it actually kind of ended up being a mosh pit.
Oh, yes, you've told me this one.
Yeah, so a bunch of people, the Venga Boys really got people going. A bunch of people rushed to the stage. There were beach balls flying everywhere. You know, some illegal substances, so they had to sort that out.
They're legal.
But for the Venga Boys, I mean, the Venga Bus really had everybody jumping that night.
Hey.
And joining us now is a familiar face today, Greta Warner.
Hi.
Greta, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you two?
After all those performances today.
Yeah, it's been a lot, but it's good. I mean, the performance aspect is a really big part of why a lot of us are doing this program. And I mean, performing takes a lot out of any musician, but it is ultimately a really rewarding experience.
Now, I know you have your own band, Greta and the Goldfish, and you guys do gigs outside of this.
Yeah, I mean, we are just sort of starting up, but we do have a gig scheduled for March 19th at the Rock House with a couple other bands. One of them, Imaginary Planes, the lead singer of that band, James Benoit, is also in the program. But yeah, that's my original music, which typically I do solo, but thanks to this program, I've met a bunch of other amazing musicians and started branching out and playing my stuff with other people, which is really awesome.
So where do you hope to go with music in the future?
Well, I do want it to be my full-time job. Ideally, I would like to, you know, write and perform and record my original music full-time. But if that doesn't work out, I would also be happy to do session work. You know, I would be happy to do more administrative music stuff. Anyway, I could work in the music industry and still do my own music, at least part-time.
So we've seen you do a variety of genres here today.
Yeah.
So how important was it to you to learn a variety?
Well, to me, it was important because it was a stretch for me as a musician, which is something I'm always trying to do, is, you know, push myself that little bit further. It was really important because I believe the more influences you have and the more you know how to do, the more interesting your own original music will be. And as somebody who considers themselves to be a songwriter primarily, that's something I'm always trying to focus on.
So when you're writing songs, do you focus on one genre or do you like to mix it up?
I guess I like to mix it up. I don't know. I mean, broadly my stuff is kind of indie, but, you know, there's like sort of weird jazz influences in there, and there's new wave in there, and, you know, like a lot of Beach Boys in there. I do like to take little bits and pieces from a variety of places, for sure.
So what would you say is your favorite genre?
Oh, that's a very tough decision.
Broad question.
I mean, I really like a lot of, I mean, modern indie for sure. I really like sort of late 70s, early 80s new wave. And then like Beach Boys or like Steely Dan, like bands that I'd have a hard time pegging them to a genre, but are very like harmonically complex.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with us. We're gonna head back to the stage now for a performance of Easy by Sally Holloway.
Sure, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, my name's Sally Holloway, and today I'll be singing Easy by Mark Ayers. Oh, you heard what they say. Oh, the more things change, the more they say the same. Ain't that a shame? I've been good for some time. I'd be lying if I said that you ain't on my mind. Just trying to give it some time. I'm feeling like I'm running away. I never had the chance Somewhere along the way, I guess you got under my skin. And I put all my cards out on the table. You ain't never gonna show your hand. I would rather hold you close than try to understand. Morning sun, morning high. Oh, I think this haze is for now my best disguise. No need to think about why. What you say, starry eye. How you love to smile and watch the clouds reside. Just trying to give it some time. I'm feeling like I'm running away. I never had the chance to say. And I can say that loving you is easy. I don't need to prove a single thing. Somewhere along the way, I guess you got under my skin. And I put all my cards out on the table. You ain't never gonna show your hands. And I would rather hold you close than try to understand. And I can say that loving you is easy. I don't need to prove a single thing. And somewhere along the way, I guess you got under my skin. And I put all my cards out on the table. You don't ever gonna show your hand. I would rather hold you close and try to understand.
It reminds me so much of Billy Joel.
Really?
I love Billy Joel.
I know you love
I
Billy Joel.
know.
Everybody here knows you love Billy Joel. Billy Joel knows you love Billy Joel.
Does Billy Joel know that I love him?
I think so, subconsciously.
Does Billy Joel know that I had tickets to see him in concert? that
Definitely
COVID canceled. And here is our Billy Joel impersonator, Sally Holloway. Hi. Hi, Sally. How long have you been playing the piano?
Not very long.
Wow. You're really good at it.
Thank you.
How long have you been performing?
For a while. I was in voice from the time I was like 5 years old up like till I was like, I want to say like 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why did you want to pick up an instrument?
Just because it adds more, I guess. Like, it also helps you understand music too a little bit better, like when you learn to read and write and stuff like that and like play.
How hard is it to do both at the same time?
Pretty hard sometimes, yeah.
Unbelievably, right?
Well, I mean, you think about it. Billy Joel's singing, playing piano, and harmonica at the same time. So it could be worse.
True.
Where do you want to go with music?
Wherever it takes me. It's more for fun and like passion.
So do you perform outside of the college here?
I used to. I haven't in a while because of COVID, but yeah.
You would sound really great in like a coffee shop of some sort.
Thank you.
You remind me a lot of the playlists we have at Starbucks where I work. So if you're ever free and you want to bring your piano down, I'm sure we'd love to have you there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'd love to have live entertainment. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to head back now to a song from our students called Son of a Preacher Man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Chloe Gale, and this is Sun Kissed, and we are going to be singing Son of a Preacher Man. Next to me is Nick Wheeler playing bass. I have on drums Jacob Brown, and we have Nick Decker on guitar. I hope you enjoy.
Looking to see how much we've grown, and the only one who could ever was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. He was a sweet talking son of a preacher man. Thank you.
Disposition.
Yeah, he is.
So, what is Disposition?
Well, they're a new metal band. They play downtown. I mean, they're really great. They've actually got a new album coming out pretty soon. I don't know when exactly, but...
So you're telling me your fiance is not even giving you the secret as to when the album's coming out?
I don't have the secret spice.
What?
Hey!
Hello? And this is Jacob Brown. Now,
That's right.
Jacob, you're not actually a part of the Applied Music
No,
program.
I'm part of the sound recording and production program.
And you volunteer here as a drummer.
That's right, yeah.
So why do you give your time?
I love to drum.
You love to drum.
That's what it's all about, yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
So
that.
why did you choose to go into the sound program instead of the Applied Music?
Because the way I look at it, I'm trying to be a session musician, which I think somebody else said as well. And I think if I can do both ends, the recording and the playing, it increases my chance of ever getting hired somewhere.
Gives you a bit of an advantage.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Was that the Sons of Anarchy version? Yeah. I'm like in the middle of season 6 right now, like for my 3rd time. Oh my god. Oh.
It's awesome.
I feel so old here, and I'm the youngest one.
It's just because you were raised around the Bay.
Yeah. So when did you get into music?
Probably when I was like 5. Well, my parents were huge into music when I was growing up. So it was just kind of a natural progression into it, I think. My parents played guitar, piano, all that kind of stuff.
So yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly.
So you grew up around it. We've actually got to go up to,
No
we got to
worries.
cut this short. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
We're going to a performance of Kiss Me.
Hi there. I don't know a whole lot about the mushroom. I know that it was.
And we're back again with some Kiss, except we have some new instrumentalists and a vocalist next with me. Alongside of me, we had Megan Breen singing backups. We have Nick Decker, and we have Brandon Beeson. And behind me here, we also have Jacob Brown. I hope you enjoy. We're singing Kiss Me by Sixpence, None the Richer. Thank you.
For some reason, every time I hear that song, it makes me think of Romeo and Juliet.
Really? I always think of Dawson's Creek.
You're Not a clue.
You don't know what Dawson's Creek is?
No.
Oh my god. Now I feel old. I don't like
See,
that.
I grew up on Degrassi,
So did I.
but not Dawson's Creek.
I was raised on like the roots. Degrassi Junior High, Degrassi High.
Degrassi, the next generation.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I mean, we had a great music artist come out of that, Drake. He's like
Yeah.
the hugest artist in the world now. And one of our local artists here from the college,
Hi there,
Chloe
nice to meet
Gale.
you.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Going to our 95.
I see it. With the 90s, I guess you would call that soft rock on the go here today.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Gabriel actually doesn't know, but was that from Dawson's Creek? Like, was that was Dawson's Creek the inspiration for that?
I do know it was a part of that, yeah. There was a lot of movies this song actually originated in, so it's hard to pick just one. Right?
Every 90s rom-com probably used
Yes,
that.
yes, very much so. A lot of scenes where like people are dating and there's like rain in the background or sitting on a park bench. Very iconic.
Soundtrack song, just to kind of like wrap it all up, right? Yeah.
So when did you get into music yourself?
Actually, I started performing classically when I was about 4 years old. I did some classical training until probably about until I was 19, roughly, and then found this school program and started venturing out to other genres and learned how to songwrite. So that's probably the route I'm going in now, is to hopefully record my own EP.
That was a huge jump from Beethoven right there.
Very much so, yeah.
So
Whole different spirit.
You've branched out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. It takes a lot of time though and a lot of dedication. I'm just glad I got those roots and now I'm able to expand from that.
And you actually helped organize this whole show today. Like, you kept everybody on track.
Yeah, actually, I've had some help with some former stage managers as well. Like Nick Decker has helped with a lot of our stage managing, as well as Wade. But it's been a major learning experience, and it's great to be in the loop and involved in such a big organization and just be able to put this off. There's so much that goes on in it.
A lot of moving parts, right? And there's communication is necessary,
Yes,
right?
especially when you're dealing with online. It's very difficult.
Yeah, working through COVID.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you too.
We've got to get to something we've been looking forward to all show. It's going to be the Friends theme song. Take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is TJ. With me I have Nick Decker, Jacob Brown, CJ Verbisky, Madeline Carter, and Chloe Gale, and we call ourselves Smelly Cats. And we're going to be doing the Friends theme songs.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's the OA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work began at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world has brought you down to your knees. That I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Thank you.
So how you doing, Sarah Lewis?
How you doing? Is there a more iconic way to round out a theme song show than with the Friends theme song? I don't think so.
I just couldn't resist clapping when they got to that part.
Truly, how could you resist a little?
See, I'm not even a huge Friends fan, but I had to clap.
You're wrong
and
for
I
that.
do love that song.
Hey.
And joining us now is somebody I've been looking forward to interviewing, because you're a fiddle player.
Yeah. I'm the only one in the program.
Well, Madeline Carter, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Why are you the fiddle?
You know, I've been playing it all my life. I started when I was 6 years old, and I've never left it. You know, I loved it from the start, and my sisters play as well. So, the whole family, we all play fiddle music, and I just continued it on, and I love it so much that I wanted to pursue it.
So is fiddle the only instrument that you play?
No, I play some other instruments too: the guitar, piano, mandolin, lots of instruments. But the
play
fiddle
all.
is my main instrument. Yeah.
So what made you want to pursue music further?
It was like in high school, I was always struggling at all the subjects that I did except for music. I always loved music and I was always good at it. And so I was like, well, if I'm good at it, I might as well pursue it. And I love performing, so I really wanted to pursue that.
So you play the fiddle here because you're the only fiddle player.
Yeah.
So would you consider that fiddle is your dominant instrument?
100%, yeah.
And it's such a huge asset to music. Like,
yeah, it's just a little different, you know. Not a lot of people have it in their music, but it just adds something to it. So.
Like, I never realized how great the Friends theme song could be until you added fiddle.
I know. I picked it, and I wasn't really sure like how I was gonna put fiddle into it, but I'm like, let's just play around with it and see, you know, have fun with it, and we had lots of fun up there on stage. So.
It definitely worked.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun to do, and great group of people. They're all super talented.
Well, thank you so much, and great job out there today.
Thanks again for having me.
And thank you for joining us today for this concert. We hope you enjoyed, and you can rewatch the whole thing if you missed any of it. I'm Sarah Danny Strickland.
And I'm Sarah Lewis.
And thank you for joining us from the College of the North Atlantic.